So how much of this is going to be a normal show? Just a little bit, and then mostly questions?
I mean, aside from last night, I have nothing in my week.
Pretty much the same, yeah.
Which I don't want to talk about on the podcast.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I'll just talk about that separately.
Are we ready to go?
I'm ready.
Guessing so. We should probably close our doors so we are insulated.
All right, so Metty, at what point are we heating up those pep?
Oh. I mean, again, there's the normal ones for consumption, and then there's the monstrosity.
Do we want to save that for like the end of the episode?
I'll be honest. I didn't have, since I assumed it was just a pure Q&A episode.
Yeah.
So I didn't bring a boat fact.
You have a list though, right?
I ran out last week.
No. You have the 2 hours that we're going to be recording this to find a boat fact.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
I believe in you. You can find one in that time period.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to DipShips, the legitimate boarding podcast. I am your host, Captain Calamity Carl, and joining me today, Rear Admiral PM.
Howdy, Yoda.
Vincent Jordan. And Meat.
Meat.
Maritime Metty.
No. I'm Meat now. My name is now Meat.
Meat.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great.
I bet you are.
I'm tired.
I'm on fucking,
Congratulations on the baby, Jordan.
No. It's no baby.
9 months.
There's no baby.
Why are you pregnant?
Jordan's fucking pregnant as hell. Bussin'.
I mean, congratulations. Does it hurt? Is it kicking yet?
I'm not. I'm not. That's just a bit. Casey's running.
Have you started dilating yet?
I'm
Or
going
is
to
it
leave the
prolapsing?
podcast.
What's the term?
It's gonna start dilating. I think that's what your eyes do. Am I wrong?
No.
Your eyes dilate, yes.
No, isn't there a thing
Yeah,
where
that's
your
what it's
uterus
called, PM.
Okay.
like
Okay.
dilates?
It's called dilating, yes.
Okay.
or pulsating, prolapsing? What is it?
Prolapse? Oh no, okay, let's just move on.
So this is a mostly question-heavy episode. But before we get into that, we got a couple...
Separating. Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
But before that, we gotta just how's everyone doing? How's just a general sweeping? How's everyone?
I'm tired.
What happened to your sleep?
I've had a 75-hour work week. Today my sleep, I don't know why. I got home from work was fairly early for this entire week. I think I got home at 8:30. But I can't fall asleep right when I get home from work, so I just sat at my PC until all of a sudden it was 1 in the afternoon, and I should probably get some sleep for DipShips.
What?
Probably.
And then I went to bed, couldn't fall asleep, just because you ever work so hard that
You're
by
too
the
wound
time
up?
that's just me when I get home, but when you finally get to bed, your body just hurts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Despite it not hurting right up until you get into bed, And when you try to finally get some rest and fall asleep, that's when it starts hurting and pulsating and just like in constant pain. You can't find a position to fall asleep in. I was that until like 2:30. My cat being an utter nuisance and just wanting all the attention in the world, which I mean, I don't blame her. She's been left at home alone for like fucking 8 to 12 hours a day.
What a cat.
And by the time I get home, I'm like, please don't even look at me. I'm so fucking tired. So that was pretty much me until like fucking 4 o'clock until I finally got some shut eye. And then what happens within like a fucking 30 minutes? My cat wakes me up. And then I finally get another 20 minutes of sleep, and then my alarms go off. I set like alarms from 5 until 6. Be like, I am going to wake up for this fucking podcast. So I set fucking alarms from 5 until 6, 5 minutes apart, and I woke up with every single fucking one of them with a whole fucking like 2 minutes of sleep between every single alarm. So yeah, didn't have a great night's sleep.
But how's the new job going?
It's going.
That bad, huh?
No, okay. It's good and it's bad. Mainly good.
It's a job then.
It is, in fact, a job. The only bad thing about it is I work 7 days a week, and I do not want to work 7 days a week.
Yeah.
If I could, if it was at least 6 days a week, I'd be a whole lot more content. Like, just give me Saturdays off. Saturday is also the day that I don't do the fucking Italian sandwich place. Like, just 1 day a week. Just, you don't need me 7 days a week. Just 6 days a week. It's fine. It's fine.
Is your thing salary or wage now?
I was offered salary, but I decided to stick with wage.
Think you want to switch to salary and ask to get that day off then?
I might do that now,
Yeah.
yes.
As long as they'll still let you do it, which they should, and if they don't, then what the fuck?
Probably. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Apparently, the 7 days a week is temporary until they find somebody competent enough
To do the other half.
Yeah, to do at least 1 day. That's all I'm asking. I just want enough competency to cover me for a day.
Good
2,
luck.
fantastic, but at least 1.
Understandable, yeah.
2 would be great. Then it's just a normal job.
Yeah.
Then it's just a normal job. I also, okay. So everything I've been told about this job has been a lie so far.
Awesome.
Remember when I told you that my job is supervisor of an entire mall?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was an entire lie.
Okay, in a good way or a bad way?
In a neutral way, because it wasn't a full lie. It was like a half truth.
Okay, can I guess what part is the lie?
Sure, go ahead.
It's not a mall.
It's not a whole mall.
Okay.
All right.
It is practically like a quarter of the entire mall.
Is it even that big?
Well, 5th largest mall in the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the place that I'm so it's a place called Nordstrom. It's basically a fucking department store. This department store is so big that it's basically a quarter of the fucking mall.
Well, one of the anchors, yeah.
Yes, it is huge. So I am the also not the supervisor, assistant supervisor of this quarter mall.
Whatever.
I also haven't. So before I started the job, my boss is like, "This is how much you're going to get paid." I'm like, "Cool, great, I'll take it." Ever since then, I'm like, "Hey, boss, can I confirm how much I'm making per hour?" And he's like, "Ha ha ha! Don't worry about it, Phil. You're making great money." I'm like, okay, cool. How much money? It's like, ha ha ha, don't worry, Phil. You're going to be making great money. And like, I have yet to get confirmation how much I'm actually making per hour. Because it's not supervisor money anymore. It's assistant supervisor money. How much less is that compared to actual supervisor money?
Hopefully not like too much, but
Hopefully not too much.
Something is better than nothing.
yeah, that's true.
Because I looked up a supervisor's hourly wage, and apparently they're making like $26 an hour. I'm like, cool. Can I get at least that? Maybe
You might get
I'll be
23, 22 an hour, depending.
I mean, yeah, fine. That's also fine. Not what my boss offered me before, but I guess I don't know what to guess anymore.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
7 days a week for assistant supervisor?
Yeah, that's supervisor level. They just don't want to pay a second supervisor.
Sounds like
the supervisor also works 7 days a week.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Supervisors work.
They don't
that
want to
way.
pay for a second supervisor.
They just don't want to pay for a second super. Yeah.
Good news, I guess you can take this as, is the current supervisor is a walking husk of a person, so they might retire soon.
Oh, yeah.
So that would then fall onto me.
All that money, baby. Cha-ching.
All that money. Dude, there is so much. Okay, you want to know why I'm so battered, bruised, and broken? There is so much garbage to take. There is a ridiculous amount of garbage to take out.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
It is. You remember the old memes of my life about garbage day? It's all over again, baby. Oh my god. Carl.
Yeah.
The first floor has 72 bins of trash to check and take out
That sounds about right,
every
yeah.
single day. You know why? Because there's a whole fucking what's it called?
Food court?
No. Oh, thankfully there's no full-on food court in this quarter of the mall. No, there's like a bar/restaurant at every single floor of this place, but not like a full-on food court. No. There is a makeup department in the fucking first floor. So every single corner and in the middle of every single aisle of said makeup fucking aisle has its own dedicated trash can. So there's like 72 trash cans on the first floor. And not including washrooms. I'm not including washrooms to that number. If you include washrooms, I'll bump that up to 80 only on the first floor. Oh, not counting the fucking cafe. Also, so make that 86 on the first floor. All right, that's just the first floor. Second floor, bump that up to 106. Plus the third floor, 100 and... Hold on, I'm mathing. 131 total trash cans that I need to check and take out every single day. I'm so tired.
Is it just garbage, though?
And it's just garbage.
That's not as bad as it could be.
I'm sorry, I forgot the ladies' washroom because every single ladies' stall has its own little dedicated trash.
Yeah, it's got the little thing for the tamps.
For the hygiene
Tampons.
products. Oh my god.
The tamps and the stamps.
I forgot the fucking baby room because there's a fucking
baby
baby
room?
Yes, every single ladies' not ladies' washroom, but every single washroom has a dedicated baby room to take care of your babies. I have taken out so many fucking dirty diapers this week. I
was waiting for that to involve poop.
Oh, it involved poop at some point. Mainly baby poop.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Also, my poop because all right, I can.
Pardon?
Okay. I somehow have a cheat meal segment this week. I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be a question segment episode, but I just started a new job. Okay, so on Wednesdays and Sundays, I need to clean out the fucking fridges, right?
Yeah.
So Wednesday happens, And for some reason, I have no lunch. Oh, I have a reason why I don't have lunch, because despite me working downtown, I start my shift at 11:30 at night, so nothing's fucking open. And hey, guess what? Once you sign into this building, you're not allowed to leave.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because security is so fucking tight. Once you sign in, you can't leave. So if you're going out to buy lunch, fucking tough. Are you a smoker? Fucking tough. You're locked into this building for 8 hours. So, I'm there with no fucking lunch. I was just gonna, like, pop into the vending machine and fucking buy something. But I'm like, well, since I'm emptying out this fucking fridge, let's see if there's anything to eat. There's nothing to eat. It's all fucking spoiled or fucking garbage-ass leftover food that I'm not gonna touch. But, my salvation, somebody made homemade cookies and brought them to work.
Oh.
And there's a whole fucking Tupperware full of cookies. I'm like, holy shit, poggers, I'm gonna eat fucking cookies. These cookies
Poggers.
were terrible. They were awful, homemade cookies, overcooked, burnt at the bottom. They were supposed to be chocolate chips. There were barely any chocolate chips, and the chocolate chips that were actually there were smaller than peas. I don't know where this person got these fucking chocolate chips from, but they were some bootleg-ass chocolate
They
chips.
got the little baby ones.
Anyway, I ate 5 of them out of fucking like a dozen that this person brought.
Why not just get the vending machine once you realize they're bad?
But this is free food.
Yeah, but they're cookies. Bad cookies at that.
Yeah, but what's in the fucking vending machine besides fucking salt and vinegar chips, which I despise, and Snickers bars?
All right, but
$2 Snickers bars, by the way.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take the free meal. Anyway, so I eat these fucking cookies.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
For the next, this was on Wednesday, for the next 3 days, gas attack. I don't know what was in these fucking cookies. I cannot stop farting. For fucking days. No, laxatives would involve shitting. There was no shitting involved.
So does that mean
It was-
PFT season 3?
No, because I can't fucking whip out my phone because you're not allowed to take pictures of any of the products. So I'm afraid to pull out my fucking phone thinking that motherfuckers are going to check the cameras and think that I'm taking pictures of whatever's on the fucking shelves. Because they're thinking I'm planning
of the products.
Yes. Not allowed to whip out your phone and because they think you're going to fucking take pictures of the fucking
security,
Nike Air Jordans.
show people how to steal.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
The security measures in this place are fucking ridiculous. Anyway, come Friday,
Yo.
I'm gonna clean one of the men's bathrooms, but I'm like, all right, before I clean this bathroom, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I hate this place's urinals, by the way. They are the most fucking okay. These fucking urinals suck. All right, they're the kind of urinals where it's like, we're saving the environment, so these are waterless urinals. Oh, so they're the fucking grossest things in fucking human history. They are so dirty, they're so stained, they so reek of piss. Why? Because no water runs through them. So it's just stagnant. It is just a stagnant hole where dudes come in to fucking piss in them.
Yo, come.
Anyway, so I'm at one of these urinals taking a piss.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's one of my fucking 40 farts. One of my 40 cookie farts about to come out. All right, cool. Go to fart. Oh, this feels really heavy. I just shit myself. I just shit myself. Yeah, I just shit myself. There was no build up. There was no pomp and circumstance. I just shat myself in front of the urinal.
Come on, PM.
It's like, it's a good thing I didn't take out the garbage yet because I just took my underwear, threw it in the garbage.
Oh, PM.
Clean myself up. Still, hey, guess what? Still had fucking like 6.5 hours left of that work day. So I'm just sitting there in my work jeans, fucking just chafing. It was no good. It was no good. It was a bad day that day.
Oh, now you know to bring some spare underwear with you just in case. Or
Yep.
buy some in the mall.
Oh, no, everything's closed in the mall.
Well.
By the time I'm there and by the time I'm leave, that mall is fucking closed. The only
By
thing
the
that
time I leave.
by the time I'm so fucking tired. By the time I leave, the only thing that opens by the time that I leave at fucking 7:30 in the morning is a fucking Starbucks. Oh, I'm a bitch about Starbucks real quick. So I'm not a Starbucks guy. Never been to Starbucks. Yeah. Carl, when I order a grande of anything, what do you think I'm ordering?
A large.
A large.
A large, right? A large. You would assume a large. Yeah. Do you know what a grande at Starbucks is? A medium. A fucking medium. I go there the first day to order a fucking coffee because, I had no point because I wake up and go straight to work. I don't have fucking time for coffee. So my first coffee of the day is fucking 8 hours in. And as a coffee drinker, this is a no-no. So I go in wanting a fucking large and this bitch hands me a medium. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, call it a medium. Don't call it grande a medium. It is not a large. I want a large. No, you know what their large is? You know what it's called? It's called a Venti. The fuck is a Venti other than a Genshin character? Let's get the fuck out of here. Give me a large. Name your largest large.
And the complaints once heard on Seinfeld portion of the show.
There are tears.
Oh shit!
There are tears.
Oh, that's funny as hell. So he sounds like he had a pretty good week, PM.
Yeah, that's week one of my new job. There's probably more, but I'm tired.
Well, Metty, how was your week?
Sorry.
All right, you know, I had my membership to the Italian American Club revoked.
Good. I can't wait to try it.
Ah, yes, your crime.
Yeah,
My crime against God and humanity.
so we're doing it at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh boy. Jordan, you said your week, right?
Basically.
Congrats on your pregnancy, Jordan.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, it's not that One Piece is really fucking good.
I've heard good things.
I have to bring
It's
the
so
robot in.
dumb.
I have to bring the robot in because I'm gonna say some One Piece spoilers.
No, don't fucking. Oh, god damn it, Dip. I don't have a micro penis, please. Talk about Jordan's long feet or something, Dip.
Too bad. Shit lips with a pencil tip. Dip in the house. Back again to warn you all about One Piece spoilers. Skip ahead to 26, 23 to avoid them.
So they just revealed Luffy's true devil fruit.
Oh, okay.
Because they've been building up for the last couple chapters that there's a fruit that exists that has been called something else for a long time and is actually something else. And they just revealed that the gum fruit is actually the human fruit model Nika.
Oh, okay. So
as
are
in
there
the
other
sun
human...
god of the world.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, so are there other human fruits? With
Yes. There's choppers. Okay. There's Sengoku's, which makes him a Buddha.
Yeah, there's Buddha, there's Sun God, and then there's normal dude.
And then there's also one they introduced in Wano that was like a snow demon or some shit.
That's not a human then, is it?
It's like a fox ate it. It's classified as human fruit.
The fox ate it, so Chopper can have a friend.
Yes, except no, it's just a fucking one-off character, pretty much.
So does the true power fucking activate once he says human, and then the name of it of an attack? Oh, okay.
So as far as Luffy knows, he still has the gum fruit. He just calls this that he just got Gear 5.
Yeah, Gear 5th.
But
that's what it is.
It is the awakening of his devil fruit, which
so bad.
Again, they've been building up awakened devil fruits since Dressrosa, just about. If not way back in fucking the prison, Impel Down. So, basically, you ever watch Looney Tunes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Luffy now.
Shit.
Luffy's power, it's not rubber. It's rubber hose.
Luffy's power is now he can pretty much warp the world around him.
He is a cartoon character.
Uh-huh.
It is the funniest shit.
So he's an anime with the power of cartoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, I'll show this picture here in the general, since they actually have it on the wiki now. Here's a shot of him grabbing the ground and turning it into rubber to shoot an energy blast back at Kaido.
Oh, okay.
So he can do shit like that. He literally reached his fist through a ceiling to grab Kaido by the neck, yank him up, and spin him around like a tornado, and then slam him against the ground a bunch. And every time he spun him around, you can see his eyes swirling around like a cartoon character.
I think he's just gonna, like, break the fourth wall at some point. Like, one of his attacks is he's just gonna reach through the manga panel, grab the next manga panel, and fucking smack him with it.
God, that'd be amazing.
I was thinking he reaches through the panel to grab whatever character is in that panel, like that, like that one awful comic where Goofy grabs his hat from the panel below him.
Yeah.
That'd also be pretty good.
Oh my god. It's so... I can't believe this. It's so fucking good. And also, he's not, like, possessed. He's not like, I am the Joy Boy. He's just like, I'm still Luffy. I feel weird. My heart feels weird.
Okay, so that thing you were talking about last week, it's like, oh no, you might have reincarnated or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Okay.
Which, thank fucking god. I love One Piece. It's great. Who
And welcome back,
are you talking to?
the robot.
Why? You guys want to answer some questions? Remember, this is our question-centric episode.
Hell yeah. Let's answer some questions.
Yep, our question episode, 30 minutes in.
We have a lot of questions.
My favorite part of the podcast.
If you would like to give us questions for, when we're not doing this questions-only episode, for when we do the next episode. Sorry, I threw up a little bit. Make sure you send them to DipShipsPod@yahoo.com or reply to the tweet that's put out almost every Sunday. Let's start with the Yahoo questions here. Maryland Wolves asks, did we do this one? I don't remember. No, yeah, we did. We did this one last week. I just remembered. It's the famous rapper Dead or Alive. Who would you be and why?
Yes.
I do remember that one because of their suggestions, which made PM shit himself. Art of Arcane Chaos asks, if you could be a condiment, what would you be?
Mustard.
Barbecue sauce.
Ketchup.
Sauce.
Of the Generation 2 Pokemon video games, which would you want to lick?
Crystal.
Heart Gold.
It's not Generation 2.
I mean...
Alright, I'll say silver, because no one said silver.
Silver's the better one. Part 3, salami, pepperoni, or capicola, or gabagool?
Salami.
I like pepperoni.
Salams.
I, too, am going to go salami.
What the fuck?
Pepperoni's just bad salami.
God, there's so many more from... Let's see. We got 4 more from Arvarkian.
Alright.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
Oh.
White.
Hi.
Fucking white.
Sourdough.
That's fast. Italian bread. Big funny roll.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Pizzoni.
Hell yeah. Would any of you consider space travel? Like going to space?
Oh, hell no! Fuck that! Hell
Fuck
no!
space.
I was born on this planet. I'm gonna die on this planet. I ain't fucking going nowhere.
Oh, you're
Don't
gonna
want to die
right?
on this rock, want to die on that rock.
No, this rock is my home.
Space is terrifying enough as is. Getting into a ship made with modern technology? Fuck no.
If you put me in a robot body and I can put myself into the cloud and pop back down and be like, nope, it sucked, then yeah.
Like, I don't even like to fly, let alone fucking go up even higher than that. Hell no. I don't
Can we
care if
get
William
much
Shatner's been
higher?
into fucking space. I ain't fucking going.
Oh.
I think we've answered favorite Pokemon. Oh, this is favorite Pokemon type. All right, favorite
Oh,
Pokemon
just
type
feel-
and least favorite generation.
I feel like we've answered this, but not the generation part.
Not type, I don't believe.
I don't think we've done favorite type.
Ghost. And least favorite gen would be 4.
Water 6.
Steel 5.
This sucks because I really like. I want to say steel also, but I've been liking fairy a lot.
Nothing wrong with liking fairy. It's a good type.
And it'd also say least favorite Gen 6. Fuck that.
Speaking of PM, did you see that a new Drayano hack is out?
Yes, I did. I've been following the progress of that for a while.
Another
now.
one?
It's a redo of Volt White.
Oh,
Blaze
right,
Black
yeah.
2.
I've heard about that one.
Honestly, that hack needed it because for nuzlocking purposes. I tried testing that like hundreds of times. I could not get past fucking Gym 2. Like, honestly, as soon as you got to what's her name, the poison rock star chick,
Roxy.
As
Roxy.
soon as you would get to her, fucking game over. Fucking impossible. So hopefully this fixes it. I'm still gonna wait a little bit because they're pumping out updates. Like even now, like the hack came out like yesterday, and there's already a 1.01 on it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait a couple months before I dip my toes into it.
Yo, Dip.
I downloaded it. I should probably download that update. Because I think that update just fixed like a shiny lock thing with the starters.
Yeah, that's it.
That's funny. Covent Garden, Snappy Snaps, says, hello, you beautiful Bodhi boy-shaped things.
Hello?
Question for you. We all know that one of you is a devious and heinous criminal.
Couldn't be
But
me.
have any of you other innocent lads ever come close to committing a crime-shaped thing? Yours,
thing.
Yours, Frenchly, the real Ben French.
No fucking way!
P.S.
No fucking way!
P.S. P.M. I will have my revenge. I was excited for that one.
This is where I quit the podcast.
Who is this?
Who is Ben French?
This is some long time lore over. Oh God, how long?
The
ago
true
was this?
nemesis.
Like 6-7 years ago, back when me, Carl, and KZ had our old podcast, the Triple Axis podcast. Please support the tap. And frequent writer Ben French just had a funny name, and I made fun of Ben French.
All right.
And they're back all these years later.
Plotting revenge, apparently.
Are car accidents crimes?
What?
Like collisions with cars?
Oh. Now, Jordan, I do want to point out that it was the Triple Axis podcast because of the controllers and not because of World War II. A thing that we've always had to explain before going, maybe we should change the name of this podcast.
Probably should have changed the name of the podcast, but it's fine.
Because that's the only thing that comes...
Please support the multi-tap.
Because accidentally colliding with another person's car is the only thing I can think of with me.
It's not really a crime.
I
stole a pack of Pokemon cards from a Dwayne Reed. And the employees watched me do it. They just sort of let it happen because it was closing. They didn't give a shit.
I used to steal a bunch of shit from Walmart as a kid.
Like when I was little, I stole a Franklin doll from a Stop and Shop and my mom whooped my ass.
One time I beat the shit out of a drug dealer while a cop watched.
Okay, why was that?
Why did I beat the drug dealer, or why was the cop okay with it?
Both?
Well, it had to do with my cousin, my underage cousin, who was given drugs at a party.
Oh.
And bad things happened. And yeah.
And you paid off the cop. Gotcha.
I mean, not really paid.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Jordan?
I was going to suggest to PM to carefully choose your words on what you say here.
Okay.
Because you're not a criminal.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a criminal.
But anything crime-shaped that you did.
Okay. The most recent thing that I didn't do, because I'm not a criminal, was at my newest job, there were a pair of Reeboks in the garbage. Mm-hmm. Now, I have been told strictly, even if it's in the garbage, you're not allowed to take any product home. But these were some really nice Reebok shoes. And I had them in my cart. I was ready to take them home like an hour before I was going to leave. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to walk out of here with these? Because if you have any sort of bags, they ask you to open up and empty your bags to check what's inside them. So if I do this and they see these shoes, I'm immediately going to get fucking
You just
in
put
trouble.
them on, didn't you?
No, I just threw them in the garbage where they came from. So on my way out, I sign out and I leave. Dude didn't ask me to check my bag or anything. I'm like, of all the fucking days when I actually have something worth taking home, they don't ask to check my bag. Are you fucking kidding me? I could have gotten away with it.
Yep.
I was upset.
Next time, though, put them on your feet.
Dude, you don't think they'll look at the cameras and fucking notice the change of my shoes?
Yeah, really.
They will.
Hello, you sultry sea dogs. This is your captain speaking. Thank you all for listening to another exciting episode of DipShips. I'm cutting in, as normal, just to do some housekeeping, some little updates, some little things to tell you about, of course, as always. So let's dive right in. Don't forget you can follow us over on Twitter at DipShipsPod, and you can follow each of us individually at The Calamity Carl, at EXPayline, at GFPPM, and at MetTorman. Follow DipShipsPod for updates on the show. Follow The Calamity Carl for updates on the show, as well as I normally tweet from there when I'm editing. If you have any questions or any topics you'd like us to talk about, send them to dipshipspod@yahoo.com or respond to the tweet put out just about every Sunday on twitter.com. As we said, this one, of course, is a question-heavy episode, and we still have some good questions, but you can always send in more. We always like them. Also, any fan art and anything like that, you can send them to either one of those as well. You just send them on Twitter whenever, though, you know? If you want to support us directly, you can do so by going over to our Patreon, patreon.com/DipShipsPod, DIPSHIPSPOD, if you didn't know how to spell DipShips Pod. You can join up on any tier you would like if you could. If we have our $1 tier, we have our $5 tier, $10, $20, and $50. A $1 tier. Let's see. It's just, you know, you can get some Patreon exclusive posts, get your name in the credits of the video version. Cabin Boy, same shit, except you also get to see PM versus Anime, a series where we sit down with PM and watch anime. And you get to see a funny little edited thing there. I have to edit the actual overboards, which are little fun recordings we do after the podcast. Occasionally, not always, but sometimes. I've been seeing that for a while now. I have them from episode 6. We're in almost episode 30. Ooh. $10 tier, I'll give you a shout out here on this part, which I'll get to in a hot second. And there's also other stuff, like commentary tracks, which I also have to upload. $20 and $50 are just like recommend anime of different lengths to PM versus anime. We'll do whatever. You can get other stuff. I don't know. We also have some, what are these things called? We have some goals. We're just about at our chicken nugget shot goal, if not over it. Oh god, we're at the Pilk goal almost. Oh no. Oh no, if Patchy gives 200 each month, then it's fucking at the Pilk goal, and I hate that so much. After that is One Piece. PM versus One Piece, one pum. It'll be great. $1,000 goal is something about eggs. I don't know, something about like Digimon eggs, like eggs, egg foods in Digimon. We kept getting asked, and we might do it. I don't know. The $5,000 goal is the important one. If we make $5,000 a month, we're gonna buy a boat. We're gonna get a boat. It'll be funny. We'll name it the SS Dipship. Everyone will love it, especially us, especially Dan Video Games, who's gonna have it sitting in his front yard. Anyway, talking about patrons, let's thank our $10 and above patrons, starting with Alatos Diogenes, Andres Rojas, Breakdown 707, Diablo, Dorgan 23, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Aaron Yeager, Fire Trooper 113, Frost Samurai, Iris Placeholder, Mop, Mr. I Like Spam, Mr. King Jacob 9002, Nicholas Prodes, Normalized Pagu Champton Sinister, Shibuya Gato, The Crossing Fate, Tonya H, Zombie Slayer 051, and our $20 patrons, Bai and Jude, and our $50 patrons, Bill Sanchez and Generic Jackal says, my mom asked me once if I had a cup fetish. Anyways, how you doing? Amazing. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you all for the support. It means a lot to us. It helps us out a lot. And I hope you enjoy the content that we put out on Patreon when we're able to. And yes, thanks again. Love y'all. Speaking of people I'd like to thank Vidazen at _VIDAZEN on Twitter. I think there's another underscore after that. I don't remember. For our intro song Starboard and additional songs Appetite Delight, Ride of the Wave, and Seaside. Wonderful person. Check him out. Makes great music. I'd also like to thank Shibuya Gato and Shura Art for our art. The art you're looking at, made by Shura. The logo, made by Shibuya. Check them out. Love them. They're great. Don't forget, underscore between Shura and art. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course our video version on YouTube. I don't know where you're listening to this. So, you know, there's options. There's a lot of options. I use Google Podcasts. I'm one of 12 people that do. Pretty sure that's everything we've got going on currently. Same old. More Party Boats on its way. More PMVA on its way. More other things on the way eventually. Life's rough, you know? Take it easy. Be kind to yourself. Or don't. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. I almost said I don't care. It's not true. I do care. I care too much. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where four friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too, at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there!
Alright, we have a lot of questions from Twitter. Do you want a new one or an old one?
New one.
Shit, let's grab a new one.
Shouldn't we do the old ones first?
Shouldn't you lick my fucking asshole?
There's a lot to lick. I don't have enough time in the podcast.
Hey, look, the hole isn't that big, but the rest of it, you know.
You say that.
What? You saying I'm loose?
Anyway, next question.
True Warrior Jack asks if you could have any moment of your YouTube or streaming career animated, what would it be? Bonus, what non-internet thing would you like to see get the same treatment?
Of recent memory, probably my Hawk story. The whole saga of it. Be a nice 3-parter.
Yeah, that'd be understandable.
Non-internet thing. There are some stories that happen between me and my two brothers that I have yet to tell the internet, which should probably stay that way. That would be pretty funny to see animated. Not going to get into too many details.
My peanut butter jelly sandwich argument with Kat.
All right.
That would animate pretty well, I think. And I can't think of another, non-internet thing, to be honest.
Actually, can I get fucking me screaming about Starbucks, Ventis, and Grandes animated?
I need that Genshin comment to be the, preview of this episode.
Potentially. I would say either... I've always had two ideas. One of them was from the Breath of the Wild thing I did. Just, when you gotta go get the maracas for what's his face
Has to.
for Hestu. I just turned and looked at him and was like, "Oh hey," and just started walking away and just like he's like, "Oh, he's got my maracas." Just walk, fucking see Link running off. Oh, he has my maracas. He took them. Oh, that one and PM screaming about Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, when
From
the
Ultramoon.
fucking the Delibird coming down the chimney.
You just let Santa go.
You literally ruined Christmas.
The funniest shit. And as far as non-internet thing, probably something from when Jordan was here. I don't know what, but
The
something.
Hosta Incident.
Something from when Jordan was here, because there was a lot of really funny moments.
Fucking the fiber
Jordan's a little
gummy.
funny man. Fiber gummy.
Fiber gum.
Funny self.
Oh, dude, if I were you, I totally would have slipped him in laxative instead. That would have been so funny.
If we had laxatives, I would have done that.
And then I would have destroyed his toilet.
It would have been funny.
Yeah, but it
though.
would have been funny
It would
though.
have been fucking funny.
I'm not cleaning up your toilet.
Yeah, you are. You're the fucking guest, and that's your mess. You are absolutely cleaning the fucking toilet. That's not how this works.
You're the one that gave me the laxative. You
Yeah,
poisoned
but
me.
it's your bodily functions that came out of you,
It's your
and
poo-poo.
you're the guest. This is not your home. You're cleaning your doo-doo.
Metty, what about you? Any moment of YouTube streaming career animated and the internet thing? The non-internet thing?
My favorite internet thing would still probably be the owl freakout.
Yeah.
Like that.
Who puts an owl on a space station?
Yeah. And then, non-internet thing. I don't know, we do a lot of stupid shit.
You do a lot of stupid shit.
Like,
Can we tell them what happened the other day?
sure, go ahead.
Where we're talking about, do you think, like, the first person who got a Gardevoir who had a foot fetish just lifted up the dress, like, really excitedly just to see nubs and get really angry and just release it?
They got really disappointed.
Probably.
Like, let's see those toots. Yeah.
Let's see those little peats. Oh, what the fuck? Nothing there.
And then the Gardevoir is just, like, confused.
Goes to lift the fucking skirt of a Gothitelle and it can't do it because it's just one solid unit.
It's just the foot.
It's the holy grail of feet.
And he's like, oh, it's so big.
Hate that. Hate that. Hate that. Let's go to an old one.
Foot.
Frost Samurai, you get to give one Japan exclusive game an official English translation. Which one would you give it to? No games that already have an existing fan translation.
EX Troopers.
Metty, is there some Mega Man game that I'm forgetting about that didn't come over here?
Gacha game, technically.
No,
I guess it's
the
over
Gacha
here.
game very technically.
That
No,
came
no,
over
you
here.
can just download the Taiwanese version.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No,
It's in English.
It's on Steam.
I know it's on Steam, sweetheart. But when you download it, it's still the Taiwanese version, and you have to pay you have to do an exchange for the virtual currency of US dollars to 2IN and then into the virtual currency.
Oh, that's weird.
That he,
And the exchange rate is wrong on Steam.
The Mega Man Battle Network game for Wonder Swan.
I mean, Wonder Swans at all.
Yeah.
Actually, a good one would be the Mega Man Battle Network 1 remake for the DS.
oh.
It's not really all that good, to be honest.
It was pretty good.
I
It's better
played
than-
it. It's a carbon copy fucking port of the first one with a little added
It has
story.
some QOL changes.
Uh,
Trust me, I've played both recently. The first one's still rough.
I will say, the Ganbare Goemon game on SNES that me and Metty played eons ago.
Ah, yes.
Because I don't even know if it has an official English translation, and if it does,
It does
I
not.
barely heard about it.
It does not, and it hasn't got a fan one either, I don't think.
There might be a fan one, but again, I haven't heard about it in fucking years. Alatos Diogenes asks, which CEO would you crucify if given the chance? Now, we here at DipShips do not glorify violence.
Jeff Bezos.
We here at
Why
DipShips
only one?
cannot cannot.
Elon Musk.
We do not condone violence, and we cannot legally answer this question. But Jordan is shouting some names there.
Why only
Unrelated,
one?
of course. Wink.
Why not them all?
Wink, wink, wink. Exactly. Cascade Persona asks, if any series were to have a crossover with Yu-Gi-Oh! To have their own deck or set, what franchise would you choose, and who would be the ultra-rare monster card of the collab?
That's a cool question, actually.
Wait, what?
So any series were to cross over with Yu-Gi-Oh! To have its own deck, what franchise would you choose, and who would be the ultra-rare monster card for the deck, for the collab?
Mega Man X, and all the monsters are different armors from the series, and the ultimate armor from X4 and onwards is the ultra rare monster.
I mean, Battle Network already has cards, basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have their own card. But anyway. I'm
Still a
gonna
pretty good
say
one.
Bleach, and the boss monster would be Ichigo, but like a fusion monster Ichigo, where you have to fuse like one of every archetypal Ichigos. So you got to get the fucking the Quincy, the Hollow, the Shinigami. You need all four or five archetypal fucking Ichigos to make the boss monster Ichigo.
I don't want to just say One Piece, because that's like, there's already a lot of pirate archetypes.
Yeah, Plunder Patrol.
Yeah, and those are garbage. I
They're
can't even
top-
say
They're top tier.
Are they
Yeah.
really?
I'm not sure about top tier, but they're really good. They place
Damn.
well in tournaments.
That's wild. I'm proud of them. I can't even say Kingdom Hearts because there is technically a Kingdom Hearts one. There's already a Kamen Rider one. Like, what the fuck do I say? That's all of my
Is there a Kamen
things.
Rider card game?
No, for
No,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
there's
An archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'd love to see it expanded. And actually having Kamen Riders in the cards would be good. It'd be a decade crossover.
Fuck.
Yugi and fucking Tsukasa fighting.
That'd be pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, the boss monster would be Decade, and it requires 5 other Kamen Rider fusions to make.
I don't know. It's hard for me to actually choose.
Just say Family Guy. I don't know.
Fuck you.
No, I agree.
The boss monster is Brian getting fucking run over by a car.
No, that's a trap card.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Hand Trap. It's the new Infinite Impermanence.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking Christ.
Run over a monster's effect.
Thomas the Tank Engine. I need more trains.
Anything for more trains.
Anything for more trains. The boss monster would be, I don't know, fucking all of them combined together into a mech like those Chinese knockoff toys. Lalo asks, so what's a city or country that you would say it's nice to visit but never stay?
America? Next.
I mean, yeah. Pretty much.
Nice to visit, but never stay.
I
I
think-
mean, not nice to visit and to never stay, period. Brazil, but that's not the question.
I was going to say Britain.
Brazil.
Britain would be a good one.
But nice to visit and never stay is different.
I'm gonna just say the entirety of Mexico.
Well, it
'Cause
can also just
I've
be a
been
city
there.
and not just a country.
Yeah, I know, but the entirety of Mexico. Fine, the city that I was born in, which I don't even remember what it's fucking called.
It's fucked up. I'll say LA because I wouldn't want to stay in LA. The traffic there is fucking insane.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
And I already have to deal with that in my everyday life. I'll say my city. I'll say the town I live in because it sucks. It's not even nice to visit.
Yeah.
The fuck? What do you mean, yeah?
I mean, your town, probably.
You want to fucking fight? You got a problem with
A little
Strong
bit.
Island?
A little bit.
What's your answer, Jordan?
You said Britain.
Yeah, I said Britain, but
I don't think you can say Britain is nice to visit. It kind of sucks there.
you know, you're right, actually. Gonna be honest, I wouldn't want to live in Japan. I want to visit, though.
I definitely want to visit. Yeah, that's fair. Stardust Phantom asks if you could resurrect one historical figure for an hour. Who would that be, and what questions would you ask them?
Repeat the question.
If you could resurrect one historical figure for an hour, who would that be, and what questions would you ask them? I'm going to throw in that they will understand everything that you say and vice versa.
Okay, good.
I will add that in also.
Now, does it have to be historical? Because, like, I don't want to bring back Genghis Khan and fucking ask him shit. Like,
Let's extend it to just any dead celebrity
All
as
right.
well.
Cool.
I have a question.
Alexander the Great, so we can have an orgy.
Really want to fuck a Stallful like that?
Damn.
What's
I have a question about the question.
Okay.
Do I have to ask them a question?
I mean, Carl just said he was going to have an orgy with his, so probably not.
There
My
we go.
question would
Okay,
just
then.
be, want to have an orgy? And he'd go, I love those.
All right, then. I'd bring back Ronald Reagan and I'd beat the shit out of him.
Fair.
Trickle-down economics does not work. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to bring back Teddy Roosevelt and go get the fuck back in office. You have an hour. Go, go, go.
Yeah, you have an hour. Fix.
Bring
Please.
back John F. Kennedy, and I go, dude, everything bad happened to the Kennedys. Everything bad happened to them.
Impossible. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedy.
Dude, every Kennedy's fucking dead.
Good, I
Oh,
always hated
shit.
all of them.
Chills asks, I rewatched Ferris Bueller's Day Off recently, and it reminded me of a lot of nice paintings I've seen over the years.
Okay.
What's your guys' favorite painting?
I can't answer this question.
And Chill says, mine is Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bosch. Bosch?
Bosh.
Bosch.
Isn't that the pointillism one where it's a bunch of people who are just vibing in a park?
Probably. Let's see. Yeah. No, it's a little different than that one. Pretty nice one.
The only painting that I can think of is one that the artist of Berserk based off of oh god.
I
have
too
no
picked this
idea.
guy's wife.
I have no idea what it would be called. Unless Garden of Earthly Delights is exactly what I'm thinking of.
I'll look it up, see if that's it.
It might be. It's weird enough to be based off of it. Yeah, it's this. Garden of Earthly Delights.
Damn, good taste, I guess. I don't know many paintings off the top of my head.
Okay, I thought of one.
Yeah?
Whatever this is called.
Squidward's guy? Yeah?
The fucking inbred king of Spain.
I'll say my
Sorry,
favorite
I'm looking at the
painting...
Garden of Earthly Delights. Is that lady shoving flowers up another lady's butt?
Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that. They're just having some pleasure.
No, I'm not judging. It's just
I will say my favorite painting is any painting that has an old depiction of a cat where they're all fucked up looking.
This is the one that I'm thinking of.
Oh. Is that a vagina
Yeah.
machine?
It's all over
I just
the place,
realized the thing that
probably.
they're on is like the upper half of a person pretty much.
Mhm.
yeah.
What the fuck? Artists are weird.
And if not this, then fucking Kronos eating his son.
Thank you. That's the one. Saturn eating his son.
That's
Perfect
it,
image.
Saturn.
Nothing fucking funnier than that one.
It's in like every fucking video game ever.
Daito asks, is PM a pirate?
Cap'n Cap'em. Duh.
In the sense of what?
Yes.
Yes. Then
Yes.
then
What
yes.
kind of pirate drip would you have?
Ooh, the way that my legs are feeling these days, peg legs, both of them.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Do you think you could walk on two peg legs?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are pirates in history that have had two peg legs. I'm pretty sure the gym that I used to work at, you could technically say that there was a person there with two peg legs.
They also say, fun fact, the last two arcs from My Hero are reversed for the anime. So in the manga, it was the villain arc first, and then the Endeavor internship. So curious if that
Yep,
affected your
okay.
viewing or not.
Well, this is news to me, so no. It honestly flowed fine in
It's
the
news to me
anime.
also. I had no idea.
yeah.
So the reason they did that is because in a season ending on the Endeavor Agency arc would be really dull.
Yeah, I can agree with that, honestly.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that. It was fine. Just don't end the season with that. It would have been the Fire Force ending of season 2. It's where it's like, all right, we're gonna end the season with a training arc. I'm like, all right, cool, and a teaser that a lot of young audiences wouldn't have fucking got unless they fucking grew up watching Soul Eater, which I didn't.
Your mama. Adam Hamilton asks, which archetype or decks in Yu-Gi-Oh do you absolutely hate going up against?
Glad Beasts. I've always hated going up against Glad Beasts, and then
Anything
they got
from the last 20 years.
a new wave of support and just made me fucking butt mad.
Dragon Maids.
I don't like the tryhard decks, but they're easy to beat. Eldritches are aggravating, but you can cripple them fairly easily, depending.
For me, it's a matter of I can like get with someone just being like, I just want to win, man. I want to win. I want to play the game and I want to win. It's people that just take fucking forever to play, and that's Dragon Maids.
Yeah. I kind of despise Numerons because their entire deck's built around, fuck you, you don't get to do anything. Here are my 7 monsters I just put out on the field. They're going to increase in attack every single time that they attack, while I take no battle damage or little battle damage. And then I'll just wipe you out with 1 attack.
That deck is fine because as long as you can stuff 1 card, literally 1 card, you're fine.
That's fair, yeah.
You just need to stuff either their field spell. Actually, no, it's just the field spell. Just stuff the field spell and you're fine.
Can I tell you, in the NR event going on right now, I went up against someone yesterday where I have a gear Infinitrack deck, because of course I do. It's trains. I have to run trains. And it's one of the top tier ones for this event. I got off the big funny spider first turn, as I meant to do, and I was like, okay, I can negate destructions. I have an Exceed like defender trap card set down, so negate anything to destroy it. I'm fine. I'm good. Motherfucker summoned a kaiju on me, and I was like, this is how it feels, huh? This is how it fucking feels, huh?
Yeah, like all of the kaijus minus like maybe 2 or 3, they're all normal / rare.
Still won, but I was just like, man, that fucking sucks. Oh, you know what? I went up against a luck deck and that fucking sucked. It was aggravating. It was pure agony. Because it just took fucking forever. Well, we already know the Jordan's answer to this one. Reem? I don't know how to pronounce this one. I'm going to say Reem. Reem asks, in your opinion, which Persona game has the best anime and or manga adaptation?
Okay, the P4 anime, the original one, is good. It's just it's fine. But from what I understand, the P3 movies are really, really good, but not like a good way to experience that story. In terms of manga adaptations, I wouldn't say any of them are exceptional. The one exception I'd say, though, is that, like, the P5 spin-off manga Mementos Missions, which is just purely original, is really, really good. And the P4 Arena one is also really good. But usually the ones that are just completely original stories are really good.
But which is the best one?
I lean to Mementos Missions.
The Persona 1 manga is the best way to experience that story.
That is true. That is true.
You're right.
I haven't seen or read any of it, so I wouldn't know.
Devic Kids. Gaijin asks, and get ready for this one, because it's a real good one. Favorite game with a train in it?
Final Fantasy 14.
You were so close. The correct answer is Final Fantasy 6 because you can suplex the train.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah,
That
FF6.
that train is in 14.
What?
Yeah.
Man, they gotta rehash everything. The game's fucking bad. Can't even have original ideas.
Pokemon Black and White 2? I believe 2 had the battle subway in it.
They both do.
Oh, they both do. Then the first one.
Good, pick the better ones because Black and White 2 suck ass. How about you, Metty? What do you think?
You already said FF6.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Scythe Sensei says, excluding PM, which of you three do you think is most likely to get arrested or attempt to commit a crime?
Carl.
Actually, no, Metty.
I've committed several crimes. I mean,
Well, since it's attempt to commit a crime, I would definitely say me. Because I would
Carl would
attempt
attempt to commit a crime.
I would attempt it and then get busted almost immediately and just be like, well, come on.
Shit.
It'll be just like Among Us.
Sus.
Oh, Chills once again asks, you wake up as the president. What is your first mandate? Or alternatively, how does your term end?
Well, healthcare for all. Like, fucking...
My first mandate is probably how my term ends. Is I try to legalize gay marriage and trans rights and equal pay and all of that stuff, and then all the old white folks just push me out of office by trying to attempt to do that.
Oh, PM, they wouldn't push you out of office. One of the fucking guys in the black suits behind you would pull out a gun and shoot you in the back of the head.
Right.
The Praetorian Guard chooses the emperors.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jude asks, what was your first YouTube video you ever saw or remember you saw?
The first YouTube video.
Brawl taunts.
Brawl taunts, I feel so bad for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's a
The
baby.
first YouTube video I ever saw was part 1 of like 8 because videos had to be under 10 minutes at the time of Russell Peters' stand-up special.
Okay, so mine was either a Let's Play from someone who doesn't technically exist anymore,
All right.
or a Naruto AMV.
Yo,
And if I remember right, it was the Naruto AMV with the Offspring's Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
And it's a Sasuke, yep.
These answers suck.
Numa Numa was my first one. I like how we're all old and Jordan is just like...
Brawl Taunts is pretty
Brawl
old.
Taunts.
Brawl Taunts is 2007. That's only 2 years after YouTube came out. Like,
Yeah, Brawl Taunts is pretty old.
Isn't that on Newgrounds and not YouTube?
That was on both. I think it was on Newgrounds first, and then onto YouTube.
or somebody just re-uploaded it.
Yeah, one of the two. Blubber Buddy asks, if you guys were stranded on an island with no food, which body part of PM's would you eat first? What the fuck?
He's got the most meat.
I don't think that's
no,
true.
I don't. It's actually Carl now.
I know.
That's mean.
I
wouldn't eat
let's
any part
let's
of
let PM decide first.
Okay, don't do anything from the waist down. Don't touch the area near my back. It's probably gamey from all the surgery. Stick with the titty.
A little bit of breast meat.
Yeah.
The booba.
That's
gross.
fair.
I wouldn't do that to my friend PM.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat my friend PM.
Yet.
I think we'd more likely eat Jordan first.
Okay.
Jordan's not that. Jordan doesn't have that much on him.
I know.
Okay.
Jordan, you want to go fishing over here?
No.
You got these spears? I got this rock. Jimmy asks, would you rather be on the Titanic, the Lusitania, or the Poseidon?
Don't know what
The
those
Lusitania.
letters are.
The Lusitania. I'm trying to see how to pronounce this. Lusitania, I believe it is, sunk by a submarine, started America's direct involvement in World War I. And the Poseidon is the boat that flips over and sinks slowly.
The Moreau Castle.
I don't know. Out of those three, I think the Titanic was probably
The Titanic,
least.
the least lethal.
I think.
Because the other one got the second one got fucking destroyed in war, which fuck that. I don't want to be near the impact of the missile.
Yeah, fuck that.
An entire boat just flipping over and sinking slowly? Hell no. I don't want to be in a fucking flipped up boat. Probably die from the fucking impact of the boat flipping.
Oh, that one is a fictional ship, apparently.
Oh, okay.
I just
Look
wanted to
up
look
the
up
Moreau
to see if it
Castle.
was real.
That's the
Where's
ship
Moreau
that I...
Castle?
Oh, I was telling the viewer, not you.
No, I want to know. How do I spell Moreau? R-R-O, gotcha. Ocean liner that caught fire and ran aground in the morning, September 8th, 1934. That's sad.
Coast of Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Ah. You know what? Hold on. I have an answer for one that isn't listed here that I would want to be on. I just gotta find the name of it. No, not the Eastland. The Peter Iredale. That's the one.
Okay.
It is a ship that was carrying a bunch of sand and gravel, and then just sort of bottomed itself on some ice, or some just like parts of other boats that sunk in the area, and then landed ashore with no one dying. And the captain, when rescued by a bunch of people, was just like, I hope your bones get bleached on this sand. Thank you for saving me. And turned to his crew with a big bottle of whiskey and was just like, all right, everyone, let's get fucking twisted. It's great.
I mean, priorities.
Sea dogs are fucking wild. Seahawk asks, you're playing a game of volleyball. Your ball falls in a lake. A lady appears in the lake holding both your ball and a golden ball. Which ball do you say is yours?
Well, no, she has the golden ball and the silver ball, and she asks which one is yours. And yeah, could I have my regular ball back? Those would hurt my hand to spike. And then she gives you both, but keeps your real ball.
I reach my hand behind her ear and I go, well, this ball, of course. And I pull my ball out from behind her ear and she goes, what the fuck? And then I slam her in the face with it.
I gently caress her chin and then I give her a slap.
the shit out of her.
I wouldn't be playing volleyball in the first place.
A nice try, you wicked wench.
Begone, Thauticus.
Go back from whence you came, sea hag.
It's rude.
Which ball do you take, Jordan?
Neither. I don't care.
You don't care about your volleyball?
I just go buy another volleyball. I'm not high enough to deal with her.
Exactly. You are also not dealing with Sea Hag.
Fucking leave and go buy a frisbee.
Power Protoman asks, who would you add to Smash Bros? Reminder, the character has to be video game in origin.
Dante.
Goku,
We already
Godzilla, or
did this one.
Garfield.
Yeah, we
Did we do this one?
From
Yeah,
this,
we did do this
from
one.
this asker.
I could have sworn that I removed it after we did it, but I didn't. I don't apologize. We did did we do the Caesar one?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Is
was
this
the
about
Caesar one?
salad?
What advice would you give to
remember-
Caesar right before he got stabbed 26
Yes,
times?
yes, we did.
Yeah, we did that.
Get good, idiot. Tell him to dodge. All right, here's another from Chills then. If your boat capsized and you were stranded on an island and you started to go a little unhinged, what's the worst thing you think you could realistically be caught doing when a rescue helicopter arrives?
Probably trying to fuck a coconut.
I was just thinking the same thing!
Yeah, I was there too.
I-
How did we all go to fucking
the rescue worker's just like, what the fuck? And you're like, yeah, there's 3 holes.
I mean, hey, it's fleshy. It comes with its own lube. You can make it work.
You could. Oh, shit. Whew. Man. How did we all go for fucking a coconut?
See, I was thinking like, I
What
mean,
the fuck
obviously,
else are you gonna
finding
be
you
doing?
eating somebody would be the. Nope, they're fucking a coconuts.
It's a stranded island. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Not fuck a fruit.
Castrate yourself?
Jack off dry? Like,
That's pretty
Yeah,
bad
but
one.
it's an island. It's gonna be like hella dry. I don't want sand under my.
You don't want sand where?
Keep going. Just make a question.
Tonya asks, what's your biggest red flag?
Sand under the foreskin?
I don't know. Coconut fuckers. I don't know. They're weird, man. Big red flag for me there. Don't go anywhere near them.
Anybody that would admit to stealing a bike?
I have an actual one.
Crazy.
Yeah.
When you go to lend someone money or pay for something, or give someone, and they don't immediately go, no, I'll pay, or, no, don't give me any money. But they just take it without saying shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, oh.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And anybody that asks to borrow something, when they specifically use the word borrow, knowing that they'll never return what they asked of you, so whether it's like money or smokes or shit like that, it's like, hey, can I borrow some change? Like a borrow means you're going to return it at some point, right? It's like, yeah, man.
I don't care about change. Do you care about change? Freak.
I mean, when you're hard up, yeah.
I guess, yeah. Understandable. I would say, like, extreme paranoia jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
The yandere.
Because I have dealt with near yandere types before, and it was scary. Of all of a sudden receiving a question, what do you think about this person? Well, they're pretty cool. It's my friend. Uh-huh, yeah. Did you say you like them better than me?
Oh,
no,
God.
I wouldn't say that at all. Are you sure about that? And then I go, okay, dude.
Well, now I do, because they're not a fucking psychopath.
Adding on from Tonya, favorite horror game. Hey, this is editing Carl cutting in just to say that Metty answered, and Metty said Alien Isolation, but Metty's answer was cut out, so you just heard, isolation. So it didn't pick up well on their microphone. So just want to let you all know that that's what Metty's answer is.
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Solid.
Dead Space.
Fuck, you took mine. I really like. You know what? I'll say Dead Space 2 because Dead Space 2 is really good. Does Bioshock count as a horror game?
No.
I'll say Bioshock anyway.
No, don't. That's what she wants.
What's a current song that gives you chills with how good it is?
I'd say the only song that still does that, despite, like, I'll get that feeling like the first time I hear a song, but then after binging it like fucking 50 times, that eventually passes. Hang on, let me see. Majesty by Apache, featuring what's his name, Wasu.
I feel like you having a little Wario freak out there.
Trying to figure out how to fucking pronounce the name.
I went back and listened to a couple of Foo Fighters albums recently.
Yeah,
because the drummer passed away.
Ripped to a real one.
And the Pretender still gives me chills.
It's a good ass song.
Actually, in that vein, Best of You. I fucking love Best of You.
Best of You is so good.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I would say Soul Onion by Asian Kung Fu Generation, Black Sun on the Horizon by Gunship, or Lost in Paradise by Ali. Really good songs.
Gunship's got some good choices. Proto Man,
of course.
Still Feel by Half Alive.
Yeah.
And that's about it. That's like several albums worth of shit.
All excellent choices. And the final one from Tonya that I can see here at least is what's your dream and nightmare blunt rotations? Can be real or fictional or a mix of the two.
Like people you sitting around with smoking?
Yeah.
I want to smoke weed with Ryuji from P5 and Kanji from P4.
Ryuji wouldn't. He's too
It's a
straight
dream.
edge. He would
It's
go
a
tell
dream.
his mom that you're smoking weed.
It's a dream. He can have whoever he wants. And they'll
It's true.
agree to it.
You force him.
Nightmare blunt rotation though. Mittens and her sister.
That's as bad as it gets.
Dream blunt rotation. The cast of Mystery Men as their characters of Mystery Men.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good choice.
Nightmare blunt rotation. Probably same answer.
Completely understandable. Have a great day.
Love you, Mittens.
Disgusting fucking heteros. Dream blunt rotation. Well, I know my nightmare blunt rotation, and it's the fucking cast of Homestuck.
Right.
as awful as it could possibly fucking be. The lowest of the lows. Dream blunt rotation. I'm gonna say the main characters of Jujutsu Kaisen. That'd be pretty fun.
Then you start freaking the fuck out because the dude sprouts a hand out of his fucking palm and it starts talking shit to you.
Gojo stands up and he's just like, oh god, I can see everything. And we're like, you could do that all of the time. And he goes, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
His palm grows a mouth and it's like, hey man, pass the blunt over
Yeah,
here.
the palm grows a mouth and starts shit talking, and then someone shoves the blunt in it and it's like,
Sukida's just like, I don't want to kill no more. This is the best.
we could just, you got any Cheetos? Just shove them into the hand.
What were yours, Metty?
Dream, I don't know, Mega Man Robot Masters, let's go with, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare,
I'm gonna get high with Duff McWhalen.
hell yeah, I want to get high with Duff McWhalen. Nightmare would be probably everyone from Fox News.
Okay.
I just thought of
As
another
they just
good.
rant about how the election was stolen and shit, while I'm just like, guys, just shut up and fucking.
You saying nightmare reminded me. Another good nightmare blunt rotation would be the offline TV people. Michael Reeves sitting in a corner, cracked out of his mind. Nightmare. That motherfucker just grew a hand out of his hand. There's a mouth
in
on
the
it.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I went to remove this fucking tweet from the bookmarks, almost blocked Tonya.
Do
That would've been funny.
do it.
No, don't do it. She asked good questions.
She got angry at me yesterday.
Good.
Why is everybody getting girlfriends except me?
That was a good impression.
Hello?
That's a pretty good impression, yeah.
Still single. Ladies. Only ladies.
Generic Jackal asks, have you ever disliked a coworker for little to no reason? And if not, what was the strangest reason you disliked someone?
Oh, there's so many answers to this.
So, one of the people I supervise at the mall, I don't like him. One, because he barely speaks a word of English, so it's very hard to communicate with him. But the main reason why I don't like him is his teeth are weirdly spaced apart, and I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Why do you just pick on people's teeth, yeah?
Because it's the first thing I notice. I look at their eyes and then their mouth.
That's fair.
I think I've talked about the coworker before, but it's the one that keeps staring at me when we go to fucking eat dinner, and he calls me Carly.
You did not mention the Carly part.
Yeah.
You
Never
did not mention the
part.
Carly
He did not.
I
This
walk in and he
is-
goes, hey, Carly, how's it going? Rubs my arm. I'm like, can you not come near me and touch me? Please?
Yeah, I've had coworkers with no sense of personal space, and I'm like, were it not for the laws of this land, and especially during COVID time,
You
where
would
I'm
not
just
have
like,
a hand anymore.
4 feet, you're not wearing a mask, you're not vaccinated, get the fuck away from me.
There used to be a guy that bussed with me at Texas Roadhouse, and I liked him at first, and then when I mentioned how like I had smoked a bit while I was in Detroit, he started mentioning, yeah, well, if you ever want to do some like ecstasy or cocaine with me, hit me up.
You should have hit him up.
I stopped talking to him after that.
Don't be a bitch. You could have hit him up. You could have. Think of all the mountains you could be downing right now.
Shut the fuck
Be
up.
riding the slopes.
That fresh powder.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom and powder my nose.
Jordan didn't mute his microphone again.
Frost Samurai asks, what's your top 3 favorite movies? Or if you can't think of 3, then just your favorite movie.
I got him right here.
Yeah.
RoboCop, RoboCop 2, and RoboCop 3.
That's pretty good.
Mystery Men.
RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3.
The Fourth Kind, and Shrek 1. No,
Inglorious,
sorry, not Shrek 1. Baby Geniuses.
Inglorious Bastards, Spider-Verse, and why am I struggling to think of a third one? The first Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's go with that.
Pretty good. I would say Tron. I love Tron. L Changed the World, the third live-action Death Note movie from Japan. Fantastic movie. I love it a lot. And the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Super Mario Brothers. Mario and Luigi Mario.
I will personally fistfight anyone who says that movie is bad. I know it is, but I will still beat you up.
Mood, buddy.
That movie's hilarious.
It's a great movie. It's awful.
Sir, the Goombas are dancing again.
Astro Wolf asks if you were to make a TCG of a proprietary... Let me try that again. Take two.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Take two, because I fucked that up in every possible way that I could have. Because they meant to say property, but they typed propriety, and it tripped me up a bit. If you were to make a TCG of a property you liked and had guaranteed, or if it was a guaranteed success, which one would you choose?
Success.
Success.
I feel like an SMT card game would be good.
Oh, that would fucking sell millions. Pokemon. Wait, shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I'm just gonna be me with this answer here. Mega Man EXE. It's already a card game system. If they put it out as a card game, I would buy it.
The Binding of Isaac. I know they technically already have one, but who we said guaranteed success. So
Is there a Kamen Rider TCG?
Probably.
probably
Say-
exclusively.
I mean,
to
do you
Japan.
count Gamba Ride?
I don't know if I should count Gompa Ride.
I don't think you should.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kamen Rider. Question 2 in the thread. What is your favorite Digimon?
We've answered this.
Bancho Lilymon.
We have answered favorite Digimon, haven't we? I'm gonna say Mechanorimon anyway, because I love Mechanorimon and Machine Dramon.
That's too many. That's literally thousands. Omnimon.
Fair. Basic but fair, because it's a good one. Jordan?
Omnimon 2 or Omnimon Zwei?
Oh, you don't go to Digimon, right?
I don't go to Digimon.
Just say Gallantmon.
Sure.
You should look up Gallantmon, because Gallantmon's really cool. And the third one is most anticipated game for 2022.
Currently.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, is that this year?
That is the series.
Supposedly.
Yeah. You know what? Pokemon Scarlet.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pokemon Violet for me.
Butterball.
That's out.
Yeah. It's a good game. I played a little bit of it.
Butterball.
Metty, I don't know when you want to start heating up them pep.
All right, we should probably do that. The worst thing in the world.
So you could probably do one more question before doing that, because that's going to take a hot minute to do. Scythe Sensei asks, what is something you got into thinking you'd like it, but ended up not liking it?
Persona 3.
It's fucked up. I feel the opposite about that. I actually liked Persona 3 a lot more when I played through it again. Didn't get too far, but I liked it more.
Something that I thought I would like, but then ended up not liking. Oh, Tales of Zestiria.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good Tales of game.
I have quite a few answers.
All right.
Fairy Tail, Fire Force, Seven Deadly Sins.
I mean, you like them at the start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bleach.
Oh, right.
It's just evil.
This
Yeah,
fucking.
I liked them
heathen
at the
over here.
start, and then they fucking tailspinned into garbage. Hot garbage. Except Fire Force. Fire Force at the beginning, I was already feeling a little, and I was like, maybe I'll stick it out. We'll see if I like it more. And then I debated even trying to start season 2, because I was like, God, I don't know if I want to deal with more of this.
That was me after the first episode of season 2.
The only reason why I watched any of season 2 is because of the fucking end scene in the very, very end, the teaser bit. That was the only thing that made me even consider watching season 2, and I regretted watching it.
I mean, it had good fights.
Except for one part. And you know the part, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it was Joker doing cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
Riding on cars. Jordan, did you manage to look up a boat fact?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know if you want to do that now while Metty's heating up these peps for this challenge. It's disgusting. Fuck me.
I'm surprised that you even went through with the peppers because I thought Metty just doubled up on the coffee
that's what
punishment.
I thought too. Don't you worry. Then Metty went, oh no, we're still doing the peppers.
I just added hot sauce to your
It's
coffee,
for
just like
content.
that's true. It is for content.
I'm gonna get soda to fucking not die as much.
Get water, heathen.
You gonna go straight to bed once we're done recording PM?
For what, an hour?
Any sleep is
Probably.
a good sleep.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I need to get an hour of sleep because then I gotta wake up, do the fucking part-time, and then go straight downtown. God, I hope this paycheck's worth it.
When's the first paycheck?
The first.
You know, PM, I hope it's worth it too, because you
I hope
need
it's
money
also
so bad.
I need money really bad.
Oh, fuck.
Is the pepper done?
Not yet. It's heating up now.
I really hope that the nicest boss story continues to be true.
Yeah,
Next recording
I
session.
hope so too.
Oops.
It's funny. It's funny. I mean, it's not funny at all. So the job is pretty easy going for the most part. I haven't had too
It's
much
just
headache.
physically demanding.
It's physically demanding, but there is one thing. So on the third floor. Oh, I should note that before me and my crew stepped in to take on this department store, there were since October 4 other crews that got hired and fired, and I am now crew number 5.
Why?
They did not like the service that everyone else was doing. But we're week in, and so far so good. Whoever runs the restaurant on the third floor is an utter cunt.
Oh.
Every complaint that I've gotten so far has been from that restaurant over the tiniest, pettiest shit. My boss told me that, this person will do this because he likes to test the cleaners. I got a complaint Friday. You know what that complaint was for? Underneath one of the tables was a bottle cap. That's it. Just a bottle cap. Just on the floor. Took a picture and filed a complaint about it. Oh, here we go.
It's fucked up.
All right, eat the pepper.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do the Discord capture. There we go.
Also, focus your camera.
I'm focusing my camera. Don't you worry.
Oh, it wasn't.
Don't you worry your
focused
pretty little head.
for a second.
So,
All right,
howdy.
Metty.
It's Carl and Metty. Metty's not gonna say what's in this pepper until I at least take a bite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can lift this awful thing that's been sitting in our fridge since Friday. Here is this
Oh,
pepper.
it looks all right.
It looks all right.
It's a stuffed pepper.
Smells like a pepper.
It's got cheese on it.
I don't like your happy dance. Can I just say? I'm gonna cut it down the middle a little as much as I can.
You gotta take at least one bite.
Let's see. It looks like there is meat.
There's meat.
I don't even know.
There's
I don't even know how
rice.
you would take a picture of it. Not take a. Wow. Okay, never mind.
Are you good?
Whatever.
You
I'm
can angle
tired.
the
I
webcam down.
see something on this that I don't like.
Oh, that's
Oh.
very.
Here's the inside.
That
If you
is
look at this
very-
knife that I'm holding, there's like
it is very messy.
there is something messy on there that looks like it is
That's-
chocolate syrup.
That's a dirty boy.
It is a dirty, dirty boy. I've never
Well,
eaten a
Carl-
stuffed pepper before.
This is to counteract the bitterness that you had last week.
I guess. yeah.
Assuming what is in there is actually chocolate. Oh. Benny just shook his head. Oh no!
Oh no! Did you stick coffee in this?
No.
Did you put coffee in this? Did you
I
put
did
like
not put
raw
coffee grinds in it.
I was gonna say you stuck coffee grinds in it. I'll fucking kill you.
All right, bone apple tits.
Bone apple tea.
not even pretending. It sounded like it sounded like
You put that chocolate in there, you cocksucker! You put that 100% chocolate in.
Put the link.
It took a hot second. I was like, that's chocolate, but I don't know what kind of chocolate. Oh, that's that 100% cocoa.
That's so awesome.
To make up for how little you ate last time.
Water. Oh.
How bad?
Is that all you put in there with the chocolate?
It makes it bad enough on its own, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Oh my god. I was like, oh, this is fine. And then it started kicking in. And I was like, oh, these don't work. Here, go ahead, Metty. Enjoy a little bite. Enjoy a little bite. Get a little, yes. Get a little, let's get a little.
What kind of meat is in there?
Meat.
Meat? Okay.
I couldn't see Metty's face, but I could see Metty's face, but I could see the muscles in his neck tighten.
Oh, just like drop the fork off this thing chocolate on my foot. Oh man, Metty, why did you do this?
Content.
I guess, yeah.
Oh.
It's fucked up. Is that the cheese down there?
Yeah, there's a little cheese at the
There's
bottom.
a little cheese at the bottom.
Oh, Carl, you have to have a bite with the cheese.
Oh, I mean, I don't even think I was doing it.
You madman. You madman.
I was gonna say, you see, it's better with the cheese.
Oh. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
All right, Carl. This is a rating podcast. What do you rate it? So that's like what, a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, that's like an 8. It's pretty good.
All right, cool.
I like the different spices used.
So, would you like a boat fact
Flavor
to
of the-
like cleanse your palate?
Yes. Garçon, send my compliments to the shit. No, I'm not doing that one.
You got it.
So,
Give me that fact. I'll fucking kill you.
This is the worst thing I've ever
the largest ship named after a U.S. president is the USS Gerald R. Ford
Mm-hmm.
at a 333 meters.
Oh, damn. All right. Like,
Big chongies.
Was Ford a fat president? Was he the one that couldn't fit in the tub? Which one was that?
I don't know.
President stuck in bathtub. Who was that? Let's see. That was Taft.
okay.
Topping the scales at over 350 pounds, William Howard Taft was a true political heavyweight. And most remember about Taft is that he supposedly became stuck in the White House bathtub. How small is that fucking tub? That's fucking funny. Wait, hold on. Now this result here says which president got stuck in a bathtub and died. Did he die in the tub?
No.
He might have died.
There's no way. Apparently John Quincy Adams had a pet alligator. What the fuck?
Wow, we're getting a bunch of president facts
That's wild.
today.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, the only shark fact to have is something about vegetarian sharks.
That's boring.
That's pretty boring. I can tell you off the top of my head that some of the only sharks that have never attacked humans, at least willingly, other than like nurse sharks and all those, are usually like whale sharks and basking sharks, and they're ugly as fucking sin, except whale sharks. Whale sharks are cute. They usually just filter plankton in their fat little mouths. And the only times they've ever hurt a human is when they, smack them with their tails and knock them almost unconscious. I think at least a good couple people have been killed by whale sharks hitting them with their tails, by people swimming too close.
Damn, they have fucking that much force in their tails?
Yeah, straight up. I think it's usually like they knock the scuba gear off of them and hit them so hard that they pass out, so they just drown. But you don't like that.
Oh, I enjoyed it
podcast?
immensely. I think that's a podcast.
I think it's a podcast. Thank you all for listening to this question-filled episode of DipShips. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed PM Starbucks rant. I definitely enjoyed that part.
I can't wait to see that part again.
That was
This was
fucking funny.
the worst thing I've ever done.
You take another bite, Metty? It was pretty good. Try it again.
Have a good night, everybody.
I have to dump this garbage. It's gonna fucking reek. Thank you all for listening. And wait, don't forget. If you're listening to this
Podcast sink or swim based on word of mouth.
What? First off, you not only stole the bit, you did it out of order. But that is correct. Please make sure you share this podcast around with anyone you think would like it.
If you know somebody that likes Starbucks Ventis, tell them to go fuck their mother and then share this podcast with them.
Don't forget to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you feel is appropriate, wherever you can. Leave some comments on YouTube. Let us know of things. Check us out on Patreon. Go watch PM vs. Anime. We were watching FMA Brotherhood and a Mazinger of some kind.
Yep. We got to that episode. You know, that episode in FMA.
Everyone's favorite joke. The cat goes meow. The cow goes moo. The dog goes Edward. Thank you all for listening. And we'll see you all on the Nautical Mile.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.
Metty's not here to say goodbye. Metty can't say goodbye to you all.
No, okay.
Goodbye, thank you for watching. Goodbye, thank you for watching. Goodbye, thank you for watching. Goodbye, thank you.